What's good, everybody? This is the one and only Castle of all Marquis, and I'm hitting you with a very messed up situation, but it shows loyalty and integrity, and it's the main reason why and how my friend, best friend, Pietro, found out that I was not only a stand-up dude, but I had morals, principles, and integrity, even back then at a young age, that is priceless and it lasts a lifetime. So, as you might have seen in the trio story, we're running pretty hard and we got things going. It's me, KP, and Pietro. Sometimes even to a point to where, like, they wouldn't stay at my house because my parents was, my mom's was strict. But, like, I could always crash at their house and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But mainly, I could crash at, like, Pietro's house, because KP house, you could crash there, but he got older brothers and this, that, and that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. And that's very, very vital and important. But we ain't gonna get into that now. We're talking about Pietro here. So, at first he used to be kind of finicky about us coming around, but we always thought it was because he has a little sister named Natasha. You know what I'm saying? That's like, that's a little sister, even to this day, you know what I mean? Oh, and congratulations to her because, even though we grew up the way we grew up, college, aced it out the park, doctorate degree, law degree, on top of that, boom, like, I'm so proud of her, you know what I mean? Like, that is my little sis, and we still talk to this day, you know what I mean? She's like big brother number one, big brother number two, like, that's how we was, and then there's big brother number three, you know what I mean? Like, give my life for her, you know what I mean? That's a little sis. So proud of her. But anyway, I always think like it was because of that. But then I found out through a very messed up turn of events that it was something deeper than that. So, Pietro, remember I told you how Pietro had just moved into the neighborhood when I noticed him because he was selling the Moses. So, little backstory behind that, in which I found out as we got to know each other, is that he always, just like how I moved school, he always physically moved to different parts of the city, different cities and everything because of his mother. His mother had a drug habit. His dad died in a drug deal going back way before he was even, like, walking. Like, I think he died, like, at the age of 2 or something like that. And his mom always felt guilty by that, you know what I'm saying, about, having his little sister and all that, and the husband there, and she was a drug addict. So, at this time, you know what I'm saying, growing up in the 90s, that was, there was plenty of functional drug addicts or whatever, but, she's a Puerto Rican woman, nice, you know what I'm saying. But, she was always just move fast. You always see her, like, going out somewhere and then coming right back in just quick or whatever. But she was, heavily on drugs and on that booger sugar, you know what I mean? She and, the hard stuff that we can't say on YouTube. But you make it out of the booger sugar. So, one night I'm over there, but this was like the first night that I like really stayed over there that she was there. And somehow, some way, like, Pietro and us, of course, sleeping in his bed. His sister, she's sleeping in her room, in her bed. And KP, he's sleeping in Pietro's room on the floor and like this like blow up mat, but like somehow I can't remember for whatever reason I didn't sleep in the room. I ended up sleeping on the couch in the living room. Which, no problem to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm sleeping on the couch in the living room, right? And I get woken up I feel like somebody like nudging me and like whispers going on. You know, like how you awake but you ain't awake. You know, eye half open. You got something? She's like, you got. I'm like, you got something. But I'm still not clear. She like, you got something? I'm like, but she's whispering. I'm like, got what? She was like, I suck you. What? I suck you. Wait a minute, lady. Hold up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now I'm like, is this a prank? What the? So now it goes from I'm going to get awake to just I'm scared now because I'm like the funk master flex is going on. I was like, no. She you some obscenities in the Spanish dialect. I'm pretty sure there's some Puerto Ricans in here who can probably gather what she said. And drop that down in the comment section. Paraphrase. Of course, we trying to stay on YouTube. But yeah, and that never happened. You know what I'm saying? She went off, and I didn't sleep a wink. But now that this happened, I tell I'm in a situation like, dang, do I tell Pietro? Do I not tell him? Like, I don't want to be bogus. So the next day, Pietro even noticed, like, you alright? I'm like, yeah, kinda, but, and I noticed even his energy with me was a little off that day, but, nothing happened, so, it kind of went to normal. So, later on that week, maybe like 2-3 days go by, it was eating me up inside. I had to tell him, and I was like to a point to where it was like, yo, dude, we gotta fight afterwards because you thought I was trying to be funny or disrespectful. Then that's just how fate should have it and what we do. I don't want to do that, but that's just what it is. But I can't, not tell you what happened or whatever. So we was walking, and me, him, and me, him, and KP, and we was walking in the neighborhood, and I told him it just ate me up. I couldn't handle it. Not one more second. I just stopped him. I said, hey, bro, I got something to tell you. But, like, I don't, and I told him, like, I don't want to fight you and nothing like that. I'm not trying to be funny, this, that, and the third. But remember the other day when I was at the crib or everything else, and he kind of, like, it's so funny because, we had been fighting other people before. I kind of see him kind of tense up and kind of, oh, yeah? Well, what's up? I'm like, hey, bro, I know your fighting stance. I'm like, bro, we ain't got no problems over here. But I just want to let you know what happened because I feel fucked up about it and everything. Excuse me, you two. But yeah, your mama, she came in and she offered to. He was like, and what happened? I was like, I told her no. Like, dog, that's your mom's, bro. And then it just got quiet for a little bit. He looked, he just started shaking his head, and he just looked over. And I started to see his eyes went from kind of angry to just beast mode. And they just started crying. He said, and you sure ain't nothing happened? You ain't did nothing to my mama? I was like, nah, bro, I never do, I told him the truth. And he was like, you the first one who she did that to? Whoever turned her down? I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I know my mama on that stuff. And, like, that's why, like, I'm out here hustling and everything, selling the Moses. Because she take the Moses money and go, buy that booger sugar with and other booger sugar products. And it was just bad. So then he just ran down everything and, We dapped each other up, gave each other a hug. I was like, bro, I never do it like that. And, you know, he's been at other places where he tried to make friends and everything else. And that's why he's so much used to be cool with being a lone wolf and just thugging it out, because other people who he's met in life who used to be wanted to be his friend and stuff like that was doing that to his mama. Like first they try to be your friend and they found out your mama junked out like that, and now they, you know, getting favors from his mama. And, you know, she's so junked out, she don't care as long as the money is there, or the booger sugar products, you know. So, but after that, he knew that, you know what I'm saying, no matter what, I'm a stand up G, and we never had a problem ever since. And of course, we did tell KP about it, and that led to the trio going from we are good friends, very good friends, to where we are brothers. United we stand. By any means necessary we can. Like, that was us. No matter what. Brothers. To this day. For life. It's your boy Casaval Marquise. I hope that story motivates a lot of y'all to be loyal. Have integrity. There's no such thing as, I can't turn it down because I'm a man. Man, hey, bruh. That speaks on your character. Be better than that. Stand for something. Stand for what's right. Peace.